Top of the sixth inning, Blake Davies set to lead off for the Cypress Chargers, leading in this first playoff game 8-0. A quick note, this student-produced program was made possible by generous grants from the Cuesta College Foundation. They've been supporting student success at Cuesta College for over 40 years. There is the magic number. Call Shannon Hill and her great staff at 546-3279 and find out how you can get involved and be part of what is, as Anthony says, truly a community college, and that is including, of course, the community support, as the first pitch is going to go wide from Nelson, who will start off the sixth inning. And facing, as we mentioned, Davey. That's ball one. Davey is struck out looking, has a 2 RBI double and a fly to center field.
Well, it's way too early to concede this game.
And an off-speed for a strike, 1-1.
Hope springs eternal in the human breast, Alexander Pope once wrote.
Or isn't it like it's not over till we say it's over?
That's right.
That's John Belushi, though. 1-1. And now 2-1.
It ain't over till it's over.
That's right.
Is that Yogi?
Yeah, it is. Two-one pitch. Chopper. Montanari waits for it. Has it. The throw in time. And that gets Blake Davey 5-3 for the first out of the sixth inning. Next up, the left fielder, Jacob McWilliam. He is grounded out to third, a singled and scored, and then a hit by a pitch in the fourth inning. One of three batters who's been hit by Nelson today. He waits, and Nelson firing a fastball, 0-1. The idea is really, have Nelson get back on track. Use the bullpen
sparingly,
if needed, but also get him back pitching some quality playoff baseball. As working good here right now against Jacob McWilliam with an 0-2 count. Nelson working to the outside, and McWilliam dove at it because it was close to that outside corner. Fought it out and stays in there 0-2. Nelson's next 0-2.
Straight back.
That's right, very close to us as we are ground level behind home plate.
Get a great view of everything here.
Absolutely. Again, great view of the ballpark, and obviously the great view beyond the ballpark. Just would you say it's a picturesque setting?
I'd say it's bucolic.
It's even better. 0-2. Chopper. Murillo over to first, and gets McWilliam, who is flying down the line for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down. We see Dylan Moore next to the shortstop,
batting for the Chargers and
who
playing
is 0 for 3, but has knocked a run across for this Charger team. Nelson working for the outside corner, a little bit off, 1-0.
Just that one inning, Randy, that proved disastrous so far.
Count even at 1-1 in a case where the Chargers, to their credit, did take advantage of a situation and found ways to get some timely hits and put a lot of them together and really kept the pressure on in that inning.
Sure.
But you're right, it's that proverbial crooked number where the big inning has put Cuesta in a tough position at the moment as the count's 1-2 to Moore.
Yeah, you always want to stay away from those big innings, but sometimes they happen and you just got to battle back, and we keep saying that.
Yeah.
And
the case where, again, the large proportion of their offense came in that inning where it seemed, they could just lock in and hit wherever, and otherwise Nelson being pretty effective, giving up just the one run and a couple of hits outside that inning.
How many hits did he have in that? Did he allow in that inning, Randy?
7.
7 hits in that inning?
And there was 7 runs on 7 hits, and there was an error as well.
So he's given up 2 hits in all the other innings, but I mean, obviously you can't extract that inning from the game.
Correct.
But still, I mean, if you could take that inning away, I mean, he has.
And you'd love to, but yeah.
Yeah, you'd love to, but.
So again, it's kind of like what we talked about, just putting it aside and looking for strong performances in the other innings. And he pulls the strikeout here and gets a 1-2-3 inning of a good strong performance in the 6th by Andrew Nelson as he gets more on strikes. And he's retired 4 straight. After 5.5, it's still 8-0 Cypress. Bottom of the 6th after this on Cuesta HD TV.
This program is produced by Cuesta Broadcasting. Start your radio, TV, and film career at Cuesta College.
All right, we are moving into the bottom of the 6th inning in an 8-0 ball game for the Cougars. It'll be 8-9-1 Matt Bailey, Nicholas Rosso, and Marco Murillo as the Cougars still looking for their first hit. They have committed a couple errors, 8 runs on 9 hits for the Chargers, the number 4 team, although number 3 in RPI in Southern California, and again, 4th place in a league that has seeds 1, 2, and 3. Stephen Kane starting off with a strike to Bailey, who grounded out to third last time. It's 0-1. One pitch breaking away from Kane, we mentioned from Surprise Mountain, Arizona, 6'3", 200-pound freshman pitcher. Rears back and a chopper off of the plate by Bailey. 1-2 goes foul.
Well, you see why he's 11-0, right, Randy? Very effective performance today, keeping batters off balance. You know, getting them to hit lazy fly balls.
Well, the other thing I've seen, he takes control of the count early.
Well, that's true.
I think it works fairly quick, but it seems very focused for the most part, pretty consistent. Really haven't seen much wild from him, and there's a 1-2 pitch that just swung on and missed. Another strikeout for him, and again, mixing in those strikeouts, one every inning. As there's one down in the 6th, and we will see Nicholas Rosso. Rosso, the center fielder, was a strikeout victim in the 3rd. Rosso out of Lincoln High School in Stockton, California.
Stockton, California?
Stockton, California. One of the many fine places I've lived. Fastball outside, 1-0.
Did the city declare bankruptcy earlier in the year?
I believe, but I was long gone by then.
Oh.
But yes, I know that it was getting close to that point, and very unfortunate because it's always been a great community, home of the University of the Pacific, Delta College, and many fine high school athletes have come out of there over the years.
Do they have a minor league franchise there, Randy? A PCL franchise, I think?
I don't know if it's PCL, but they've always had a team in Stockton that's taken on a variety of names. There's that's 1 and 2. In fact, they were the Stockton Ports for many years because Stockton is an inland port that people are not always aware of.
On the what river?
San Joaquin, I do believe.
Oh, yeah? And
not only that, in there, obviously the San Joaquin Delta there is Kane's 1-2. 2 and 2. Then for one time they decided to go with a very retro theme, and they were Mudville because there was speculation that Mudville from Casey the Bat was in the vicinity, if not Stockton itself.
Interesting.
So they were the Mudville Ports for a while. And in fact, they've actually added an arena. They have some other.
I think they still are the Stockton Ports.
Yeah, they were Mudville for a while, and then they went back to Stockton Ports. I believe they're in the California League. Is Rosso going down on strikes? Back-to-back strikeouts for the first time for Kane. And with 2 down, we go to the top of the order on Marco Murillo, who has grounded out to second, and he's also flied out to left. They may be back to just the Ports, but I believe they've been the Stockton Ports of the Cal League for many years.
Yeah. I think they're the Ports again.
And then they had that Mudville. Well, I think even when they were Mudville, I think they were still
They had a fling
the
with
Ports.
Mudville?
Yeah, they kind of did, yeah.
A flirtation with Mudville?
They had a run, I think. They had a phase, maybe. 0-1. And again, Kane, one strike or strikeout, both cases, from potentially striking out the side here. And it's outside 1-2 again. The lone base runner, the walk to Dominguez in the first inning.
Sole base runner?
He is the sole base runner. And it's been 15 in a row since then. We've said it's been a pretty commanding performance by Kane so far today. 1-2 pitch. And Murillo gets a piece of it to stay in there. A lot of teams have been in that Cal League for a long time. They take on different names. I know you've talked about Bakersfield in the
Blaze.
past. And there have been more teams in the LA area like Rancho Cucamonga and there's the Inland Empire team.
For many years, Santa Barbara had a team. I don't know if it was in the California League or PCL.
1-2, dribble over to second, over in time, just barely, as Murillo hustling down the line, but was unable to beat it out. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. That's been the case since the first. For Cypress, 6 full done, and it is Cypress 8. Cuesta nothing. Back with the 7th after this on Cuesta HD TV.
This program is produced by Cuesta Broadcasting. Start your radio, TV, and film career at Cuesta College.